Wild mouthpiece. New toy. I play with big bands, so I can cut through anything. Let's try it and see what happens. It's a little brassy, but let's give it a shot. One. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good evening, everybody. We are the North Oakland Dixieland Band, and we opened up with Louis Armstrong's opener called When It's Sleepy Time Down South. We're going to pick up the tempo a little bit. Here's a number called The Bugle Call Rag. We got the drummers in the background. Hear them? Hope they can keep the tempo. We can go with their tempo. Ready? Yeah. And 2, 1, 2, ready. you a little later. All right, we got 3 or 4 new tunes for the band tonight. Here's one that we picked up from Jelly Roll called Whining Boy Blues. We're going to feature Eric on the vocal on this. Yeah. We still got our drums in the background, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to, but we'll be all right. Don't fear. See? You got, did I write a solo? Yeah. Okay, good. You get the first one. Okay. You get the first one. All right, here we go. Not too fast, right? No. I'm a whining boy. I'll give you 4 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
It's a crying shame. I'm the one and boy, and I don't deny my name.
Take it, Thomas.
Oh, come and see a little sis. Oh, mama, you gotta come and see a little sis. Oh, mama, you gotta come and see a little sis. She's out on that levee, doing the turtle twist. Oh, I'm the one and boy.
Wine and Boy Blues. A new tune for the band. Woo. Not bad. Yeah. We better play some music quick. All right, here we go. Here we're going to feature our friend Jack on a tune that we play this tune, I would say.
Wonderful World.
Wonderful World? Yeah. Oh, that's not what I had, but that's okay.
Still feature Jack on it if you want. I'm staying out of the way on this.
That's what happens when you turn too many pages. Okay, we're going to feature. We're going to feature Eric and Tom on this tune called "Wonderful World," made famous by Louis Armstrong. All right. 6, 8, or 9, 12, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying, I watch them grow. They'll learn so much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Mr. Tom Elport, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to pick up the tempo. We're going to feature our good friend Jack on the clarinet. And this is a tempo that I call the lickety-split tempo. Jack's going to set the tempo, and we're going to see if we can beat those cardio drums in the other room. All right, so here we go. High Society. Let's play fast, sketch up. Here we go. Go. 1, 2, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Calufo back there on the cowbell, and Jack on the clarinet. More cowbell. Yes. This is a, you guys have sat there too long and not said very much, so now's your chance to sing along, okay? You're a very quiet crowd, and I know Jim over here against the wall with the blue hat. I know he's a singer from college, right, Jim? You're going to help us out with a little tune called I Want a Girl Just Like a Girl, all right? And everybody's going to join in, all right? Boy, the drums are still going. I think they're going to go to midnight. Can you get the tempo with those drums going? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. She was a pearl and the only girl that Daddy ever had. A real old-fashioned girl with heart so true. One who loves nobody else but you. Oh, I want a girl just like a girl that married dear old Dad. Not bad, not bad. Tom Alport. Mr. Tom Alport, ladies and gentlemen. This is a beer version. Want a beer just like the beer that pickled dear old Dad. It was a beer and the only beer that Daddy ever had. A real old-fashioned beer with lots of foam. Took 6 men to carry Daddy home. Oh, I want a beer just like the beer that pickled dear old Dad. Here we go. Hey, you guys are pretty darn good. We're going to check you out a little bit later. You know, the more you drink, the better we sound. Oh, oh. We got the drums going over here. They're not in tempo with us, though. We're going to feature Jack again. I don't know why we're doing all this Jack stuff tonight. Must be he's got some friends here. As a matter of fact, we have a birthday here this evening. Ah, Jill, is that right? How about everybody singing happy birthday to Jill right here in the second row? All right. I'm not going to ask you how old.
Go right here.
Happy birthday. Jill, we're going to send this next tune out just for you from Jack. All right, it's called Begin to Begin. It's one that was made famous by Artie Shaw. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack Slater. Woo. All right.
Can we glaze over this one?
No, I think we should do this.
Okay.
All right. Dixieland music really got its start down in New Orleans. It's kind of a mashup between a whole bunch of different kinds of music. There's Negro spirituals, a little bit of Cuban influence in there, and a whole bunch of other stuff that came together in New Orleans and created this wonderful style of music. And one of the things that happens in New Orleans is when somebody dies, obviously they have a funeral. And so you kind of walk down the street very slow, going to the gravesite, and you're playing a song. And then all of a sudden the body is buried and the spirit goes to heaven, and it's a one wild party. So we're going to try to simulate that a little bit here. We're not going to march right now, but we're going to feature Tom on a tune called Just a Closer Walk with Thee. And we'll see what happens when the casket goes in the ground. Amen, brother. Eric Kozlowski, ladies and gentlemen. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, ladies and gentlemen. How about our banjos? Just a closer walk, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what do we got? All right, here's another single. Boy, it's awful quiet around here. Wow. Yeah, make some noise. That's it. All right, we're going to. Here's another sing-along, by the way. You can all sing along. Jim's going to lead us in song again. He did such a good job the last time. We're going to do a tune called "I'll Fly Away." So I think you all probably know that, and you'll catch the words as we go through it. We're going to feature Eric on this. Hey, the class must be over.
Yeah, done.
Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Joe Calufo on the drums. getting better by the minute. Whoa! We're going to take these guys with us everywhere we go.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
All right, we got a brand new tune that we're going to do for the first time. No pressure, Tom, but Tom's going to sing this. It's called This Joint is Jumpin'. It was done by the great Fats Waller. So here's a brand new arrangement for us. And this is actually the first time we perform it in public. So if we fall on our face, you'll know why.
I think it's the first time we did it in private too.
This joint is jumping. One.
Oh, give me 1 second, George. I gotta.
Okay. Ready? One. They have a new expression along Old Harlem Way that tells you when a party is 10 times more than gay. Say that things are jumping leaves me without a single doubt that everything's full of swing when you hear somebody shout, well, this joint is jumping, it's really jumping. So come on, cats, take your hats, this joint is jumping. The piano's thumping, the dancers bumping. Woo. There's a hot spot here, it's more than hot, it's jumping. Woo. Check your weapons at the door, be sure to pay a quarter. Burn your weather on the floor, the band is getting hotter. This roof is rocking, and the nail is knocking. So we're all bums when the wagon comes, so this joint is really jumping. So come in, cats, check your hats. I mean, this joint is jumping. Well, the piano's thumping, and the girls are bumping. This here spot is more than hot. Back the deck, this joint is jumping. Check your weapons at the door. Be sure to pay your quarter. Burn your leather on the floor. Well, the band is getting hotter. That roof is rocking. Yeah, the old neighbor's knocking. So we're all bums when the wagon comes. I mean, this joint is jumping. baby. I'm just letting you know this joint is jumping. Oh, yeah. Hey. Woo. Yeah. All right. Woo. Woo. All right. How many of you have seen the Blues Brothers movie? Anybody out there? Oh, yeah. Most of you have, right? That's a classic. It's one of my favorite movies. Anyway, in that movie, there was a scene at a nightclub. It was a big final concert, and there's a guy in a white suit that sang this song, Minnie the Moocher. Anybody know the name of the guy in a white suit? Cab Calloway. Somebody knew that, right? All right. Good catch. All right, we're going to play a little Minnie the Moocher. And Eric is going to do the vocal, but you guys are going to help us on the answer. You have to answer whatever he sings, you got to answer. One, two, three.
Tell you about Minnie the Moocher. She's a red hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail, but Minnie had a heart, oh, as big as a well. Hody, 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 ho.
Hody, 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 ho.
Hody, 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 hody.
Hody, hody, hody.
Heedy, 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 hee. Hody, 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 ho. Now she messed around with this bloke named Smokey. She loved him, oh, he was very cokey. Who took her down to Chinatown and showed her how to kick that gong around. Hody, 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 ho.
Hody, 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 ho.
Whoa. Heedy, 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 hee. Hody, 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 ho. Now she had a dream about the king of Sweden. He gave her things, oh, that she was needing. He gave her a house built of gold and steel, a diamond car, oh, with platinum wheels. Hody, 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 hey! Heedy, 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 heedy. Zig-a-dum, 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 now he gave her this townhouse with racing horses. Each meal she ate, oh, it was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes. She counted them all, oh, 1,000,000 times. Hody, 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 ho.
Hody, 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 ho.
Heedy, 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 hee. Whoa. Hody, 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 ho.
gentlemen. You guys are great. I do want to remind you tonight, by the way, we are being sponsored by Seabold Insurance, right down in the back, a young lady down in the back. And if you are in need of health insurance, she can take care of you. It's not that she can take care of your health, but she can take care of your insurance. If she could take care of my health, I'd be down there right now. All right, we're going to feature another wonderful instrumentalist. By the way, I should introduce the guys in the band in the front row. Tom Alport over here on trombone. On vocals and cornet tonight, Mr. Eric Kozlowski. On the clarinet, Mr. Jack Slater. Back there on the banjos, Mr. Ernie May. And also on the banjo, Miss Nancy Leipold. On the piano, Mr. Chris Leafstaff. On the tuba, no, not the tuba. What is that instrument, by the way? It's not a tuba, and it's not a euphonium, and it's not a sousaphone. Anybody know what it is? It was built in 1918. 1918. It was 100 years old last year. So, and it was played in the military, by the way. It was a military instrument. This is for real. That's a helicon, ladies and gentlemen. Helicon. It was used in a lot of the early Dixieland bands. So Keith Cisco, ladies and gentlemen, on the helicon. Back there on the drums and the cowbell, Mr. Joe Calufo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our wonderful instrumentalist, Mr. Mike Ulrich. We're going to bring him out right now on the washboard, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tune called Coney Island Washboard. We're going to feature Mike on this. He normally plays guitar and ukulele, but this is a special instrument that he brought along just for you.
Gotta get those cameras see you there.
Yeah, get up there, man.
Right in front of there.
Yeah, right up front, Mike.
Yeah!
Now, if you're sitting in the front row, be careful because those cymbals sometimes kind of fly away. You know, we did that tune, I'll Fly Away. Well, this is it. So here we go, a little Coney Island Washboard, ladies and gentlemen. Ready? Here we go. Okay. Da, 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 da. Good, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. Mike Alvarez, ladies and gentlemen, on the washboard. And he does take washings in, by the way. If you got any dirty clothes, drop them off at Mike's house and he'll take good care of you. All right, here's another sing-along type of thing. We're going to feature our banjos on the introduction on this, and it's a tune called Do Lord. So if you know the words, if you don't know them now, you'll know them in about a couple minutes because they're really easy. So you got to help us out on this, okay? Here we go. One, ready, banjos? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Nancy Lipo. Yeah, Nancy. All right, here we go.
Well, I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. Way beyond the blue. Oh, do Lord, oh, do Lord, oh, do remember me. Oh, do Lord, oh, do Lord, oh, do remember me. Do Lord, oh, do Lord, oh, do remember me. Way beyond the blue. Well, I kept Jesus as my Savior, you take him too. I kept Jesus as my Savior, you take him too. I kept Jesus as my Savior, you take him too. Way beyond the blue.
Everybody.
So do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Way beyond the blue. I got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. Way beyond the blue. So do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me.
Everybody.
Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Way beyond the blues. Banjos.
How about those banjos, ladies and gentlemen?
Jesus as my Savior, you take him too. I kept Jesus as my Savior, you take him too. I kept Jesus as my Savior, you take him too. Way beyond the blue.
guys are getting better by the minute. Oh, you must be drinking. All right, we're going to challenge you on this song. We're going to play this tune. We're going to feature Jack on this. It's a clarinet tune. And if you listen to the TV at all, PBS, you'll probably have heard this tune at least 100 times. And we're going to ask you the name of the tune after we finish. All right? Who's got A? You got it, right, Jack?
Yeah.
Here we go. Everybody ready?
Wait 1 second.
Oh. We're getting there.
I'm not there yet either.
Tom, you know any good jokes?
Yeah.
What did one...
Yeah, well, you guys know this one already. What did one strawberry say to the other? Hey, you're the reason we got into this jam.
Oh. All right, we better play quick. All right. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody know that song? Yeah, Jack. Who knows the name of that song? You don't count, you're a musician. No, not Twilight Time. Louisiana Fairy Tale, you got it. I should have discounted you because you're another musician. All right, we're going to push the tempo up. We got another 15 minutes or so. We're going to play a little tune called That's a Plenty. So we're going to shake it up. You got it? Two. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go ahead. On the drums. How about Joe Calufo back there on the cowbell? Yeah, we'll do this.
I bring my cow with me everywhere I go.
All right, here's another brand new tune for the band. This is the first time we played this one in public. And it's taken from a guy by the name of Wild Bill Davison. Wild Bill was a cornet player. He played with the dirtiest sound I've ever heard in my life. He always kind of like, you thought he was spitting through his trumpet. But anyway, he was a great player. As a matter of fact, my old drummer that used to play with the old Nightlights big band that I had used to play with Wild Bill. Anyway, yeah. And anyway, so we got this tune. It's a little bit, there's not too many kids here tonight. It's called Save It Pretty Mama. Okay? And we're going to feature Eric on the vocal. It's a brand new one for us. Clarinet intro.
Hey! Hey! Save it pretty mama.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, save it, pretty mama, save it all for me.
Yeah, what's that?
And don't give none away.
Yeah.
Let it pile up, honey. And if you say I'll be around to spend the day, I got a lot of loving and it can't be beat. I got a lot of squeezing, that is a treat.
Yeah.
I know that we all can agree. So save it, pretty mama, save it all for me. Save it, pretty mama, save it all for me. And don't give none away. Let it pile up, honey. And if you say I'll be around to spend the day, I got a lot of loving that can't be beat. I got a lot of squeezing, it is a treat. I know that we all can agree. So save it, pretty mama, save it all for me.
Chris Leafstaff on that nice little piano solo at the end. All right, let's shake it. Let's shake it up a little bit here. How about Sunshine? Here's one we've done for some of you before, but some of you maybe not. It's a tune that was done by the Jive Aces. And I don't know if you've heard of the Jive Aces, but they're out of England. And they're a wild bunch. They're young guys, and they play a lot of Louis Prima music. But they kind of dress the part. They wear these yellow suits and yellow shoes, and they They do a lot of dancing, and piano players all over the place. He's jumping on the piano with his feet, something like our friend Dave Bennett. And so anyway, here's a tune called Bring Me Sunshine. It starts out, we're going to feature Mike again on yet another instrument. What is this, your fourth instrument tonight, Mike? On the ukulele. And what's that? Oh, okay. So anyway, he's going to pick the banjo with a pick that he's got in his mouth, so he can't talk. Okay, he can do it now. All right, so here we go with a tune called Bring Me Sunshine. And we're going to feature Mike on the banjo in the first 4 measures. Oh, I'm sorry, the ukulele. Did I say banjo? I got banjo on the brain. I got all the banjo players sitting in the front row here. That's got me all confused.
Bring me sunshine in your smile. Make me happy all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Oh, da do da today. Oh, da do sit soup. Bring me sunshine, sunshine in your smile, in your mind. Make me happy, all the while, in this world where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy we can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years, never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love.
All right. Isn't that a great tune? A little lost. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, lost in the 50s. Yeah, let's do that. All right, how many of you remember the 1950s? All right, yeah, we got a few out there, right? I know nobody remembers the 60s because that's kind of a wild time, but I remember the 50s very well. My buddy had a 1953 Cadillac Eldorado convertible, and we used to cruise up and down the streets of the main street of Burlington, Vermont, believe it or not, looking for babes. We never lucked out. I don't know what it must have, the car must have scared them away, I think, or something, I don't know. But it was a car, George, yeah. It was a car. So anyway, we're gonna play a tune. Here's a tune called "Lost in the 50s Tonight." It was a tune that was done by Ronnie Millsap, and we're gonna bring it back.
We need help on this one, too.
Oh, we do need help. Yeah, we need some help. We need some shooby-doos on this. So you gotta help us with the shooby-doos. One, two, three, fall. Chris. Yeah, man.
Close your eyes, baby. Follow my heart. Call on the memories here in the dark. Will let this magic take us away back to the feeling we shared when they played.
The dance floor's open.
In the still of the night, hold me, darling, hold me tight. Oh, so real, so right, lost in the 50s tonight. Precious hours we know can't survive, but love is all that matters when the past is alive. Now and for always, till time disappears, we'll hold each other whenever we hear in the still night. Hold me, darling, hold tight. Say, so real, so right, lost in the 50s tonight.
It's about that time. This is the last tune of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It sure has been a pleasure playing for you all. And I certainly want to thank Seabold Insurance and on the back for sponsoring us this evening. You're fantastic to have you with us this evening. And if you need any health insurance, please go back and talk to the lady in the back. She's really good. All right, so we're going to go out with a little tune called "The Saints Come Marching In." Go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Oh, when that clarinet begins to play. Oh, when that clarinet clarinet begins to play. Lord, I want to be in the number. Oh, when that clarinet begins to Jack Slater. Oh, when the cornet begins to play. Oh, when that cornet begins to play. Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when that cornet begins to play. Eric! Trombone begins to growl. Oh, when that trombone begins to growl. Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when that trombone begins. All out Porch. Begins to play. Oh, when that piano begins to play. Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when that piano begins to. Chris Leapstaff. Banjos begin to pluck. Oh, when those banjos begin to pluck. Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when those banjos begin to pluck. Begins to play. Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when that helicon begins to. Keith Cisco. When those drums begin to play. Oh, when those drums begin to play. Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when those drums begin to play. Joe Colombo. you very much for coming this evening. Thank you so much. I also want to remind you that on the 29th, right here on this very same stage, ladies and gentlemen, the Paint Creek Boys will be here for some great bluegrass music. So you got to come for that too. Got to fill this place up. We want to keep these concerts on the porch going, ladies and gentlemen, so we want a lot of people here. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming this evening, and thank you so much to our sponsor, Seabold Insurance back there.
She's still